ready? 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so, hello, Random Ramblings number 5.
4.
Right,
we are
Teams of Fear.
Teams of Fear.
Hi, guys. So, once again, we have Josh with us, an esteemed member of our community, most powerful person in the world. So,
besides Barack Obama.
Besides Barack. That's me, Yusef. If you've watched literally any other video on the channel, you probably know who I am.
And I'm Tyler. If you've watched, like, the only 2 other videos on the channel with me in them, you'll know who I am.
If you've watched the introduction, you know who Josh is as well.
Yeah, Josh is there, too.
I'm here occasionally.
Yeah. You'll be here more often. We promise.
They promise.
I promise. Alright, so, what are we going to talk about tonight?
Magic-related news. Pre-release?
Magic-related news, and also that new anime you showed me, because that shit was epic. What was it called?
I need to watch
it. It's called Roku no Yusha.
Dude, it's South American up the ass.
It's like a South American anime, bro. It's so good.
Everything about it. Like it looks like Aztec. It's Aztec anime.
I thought it was like modern South American, so it would be about drug cartels.
No.
That would be so cool too, though.
That would be epic too. There is one called Gangsta that like.
But it's more like Pacific Islands, right?
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Neither have I. It's conjecture. I'm sorry, world. So yeah. Awesome new anime. Seriously though, everyone watching this, you guys should totally watch it too.
It looks like it's going to be very actiony, but it's also got a lot of like thought. Like I'm on episode 6, and it's pretty thought.
I need to finish Parasite.
That's also really good.
Haven't seen it.
Oh my god,
I've got like 10 episodes.
There's also God Eater. There's a lot of things I need to finish.
Okay, if I recommend an anime to you and I say I think you will like this show, it's a recommendation tailored to you. You will like the show. Like I told you, you will like Roku no Yusha.
I do. It's single-handedly inspired.
Did I tell you to watch Parasite, or did you watch it on your own?
I watched it on my own.
Okay. Because I recommended that to a bunch of people.
It single-handedly inspired me for a great deal of one of the worlds.
Right. So, back on topic. We're going to be talking a little bit about pre-release and going off topic like that. A whole lot.
That's what Random Ramblings is.
All
it's us going on off topic more than we're on topic.
Yeah.
Because we're off topic most like in all of our other videos too.
Yeah.
But
we'll get to the on topic bits. We'll get there. Just give us some time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little standard. I want Josh to play Green Red Elementals.
Green Red Elementals. What do you think?
I feel like it definitely has the flavor of me, where it doesn't hurt until it hurts.
Yeah.
Ramp, like you want to get a lot of land ramp.
It's like I'll be playing a bunch of land. It's like, hey guys, no big deal. I have 8 land, but nothing's happened yet. Everyththing's fine. Don't worry. You don't even really need to swing yet.
Yeah.
And then okay, I tap all this land. What's that rage elemental thing?
Omnath, Locust of Rage.
I play Omnath. I bring in a bunch of lands, a bunch of huge
5/5 elementals
come in, swing over 20 and game.
Yeah, or just Omnath and then just like 5/5, 5/5, 5/5, 5/5.
And don't forget, Omnath has the ability whenever another elemental dies, not even one of his elementals, whenever any elemental, including himself, dies, 3 damage to the face or any creature. So it's just like, oh yeah, my 1/1 elemental died.
It'd be funny if you had if a guy had a bunch of 1/1 elementals and then you're just like, oh, that elemental dies. I killed the other elemental. I killed the other elemental.
Well, no, I think it's only elementals you control.
Oh, okay.
That'd be really funny though. It's like any elemental dies, like bzzz.
Yeah.
But it's a very Josh deck, I feel. Not just that, there's a few cards from Magic Origins that I think Josh, he pointed out a bunch. Zendikar Incarnate.
Yeah.
Zendikar Incarnate.
Zendikar's Royal. A lot of people don't think that card has potential. I do.
What does that do again?
Royal.
Every time a land enters the battlefield under control, get a 2/2.
Yeah.
Think about
elemental. The key word is elemental.
Think about it as like a conditional 5-mana Bitter Blossom. I know that kind of makes it sound bad, but honestly, in a landfall elemental deck where you have the synergies coming in on one side from the elementals and synergies coming in on another side from landfall, the 5 mana you can overcome that in standard.
But I feel like because the meta is shifting to a lot slower, like in Magic Origins, Josh, you saw there's
It's really fast.
It's really fast.
Like everyone's playing their deck like it's a Red Rush deck.
Yeah, and even the decks that aren't Red Rush are pretending like they're Red Rush, unless you're playing Hangerback Walker.
Yeah, and like in Magic Origins Standard, there's the meta hasn't shifted that much from Theros, but think about it. Early interaction is so key. Like if you don't have a sizable number of 1 and 2 drops, maybe less 1 drops, but 2 drops,
you're going to get overwhelmed very quickly by a red deck that's just like, all right, burn, 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 and then swing in for a whole bunch.
Exactly,
Titan Strength, X, Y, and Z pump spells, or just a Rabble Master to finish you off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my hand on some Murderous Cuts and some Ultimate Prices because I'm building Jund, and I think that
Jund Eldrazi.
So
we haven't seen all the cards yet, but we are kind of just figuring out what decks we really want to mess around with and play with.
Yeah.
He's come back into the shop. Yes, he's still there. He's still here.
I'm still here.
So,
despite my pajamas, I am not a magical genie.
So, yeah.
That would be hilarious. Oh my god.
Show off your pajamas. Come on. Show them.
It's just like
Arabic pajamas,
Arabic
which don't
pajamas. They don't
Like,
particularly look.
It would be like,
Arabic.
oh, great genie, I wish for. You'd be like, are you sure? I mean, you can get that if you want, but like, what I would do
is get a degree in physics, and then you can get anything you want.
No. What I would do is I'd be an asshole about it, and I'd just be like, well, if I were you, I'd wish for a better face. Or if I were you, I'd wish for a higher IQ. So the next wish you make is so goddamn stupid. You know?
and then they go, that's a really good idea. Bah! It's already gone.
It's like too late. You got to do the other one.
You already said I wish, man. You already said I wish.
It's too bad. I mean,
I would wish you couldn't feel regret right now.
Yeah. Which, hopefully none of us will be feeling after we build our standard decks.
Oh no.
Yeah,
new block standard. Yeah, so I'm playing Jund. So whereas Josh's deck, using boxing metaphors because I love boxing metaphors. If Josh's deck is
which nobody else understands except for you because you're the only one who.
No, you're gonna understand it. You're gonna.
Okay, Josh. Yeah, you have martial arts. You don't understand boxing though. Okay, never mind. I was wrong.
No, he understands. Like if you study martial arts, you study basically all.
Okay, I guess I'm the only ignorant.
Also, boxing is kind of more of a sport than a martial art.
It definitely is
because it's not really practical. Kickboxing is a martial art.
Random ramblings, people.
Unless you read the Shiomari Kenichi, History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi, in which there's an underground boxing which is made to counter other styles, which is actually like the practical version, and it's actually really cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
Like there's one move where like the guy gets clinched and he's about to get a Muay Thai knee and he punches his knee, other guy's knee back to the ground.
Fuck.
Exactly. That's so practical.
It's just like.
Exactly.
I can't see that.
I can't see that.
It's doable. Like there's a lot of space between you and the knee, so if you know it's coming.
That's true, and
then like the force just negates each other, just goes down, and then they're stunned like shit. I wasn't expecting that.
And then you can uppercut.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you're just straight. You just have a straight shot to their stomach that's undefended.
Yeah, which reduces their stamina incredibly.
Yeah.
If you don't hit their solar plexus and kill them.
Yeah, it's really practical.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, now to the actual decks. So whereas Josh's deck waits until a certain point and then delivers one knockout blow, a Jund deck, or at least the Jund deck that I'm thinking about, is like block, punch, block, punch, block, punch, and then
very tempo controlled.
And then after like a few turns, it's just like Ulamog.
Yeah.
A windmill punch that almost always hits.
Oh my god.
Unless
and even
stasis.
But even if it doesn't hit, by then, usually, like if you're playing a real true to heart Jund deck, by then, even if you miss that last blow, your opponent is like on their knees anyway.
Unless they go under you.
Unless they go under you.
Which is
Are
kind
we
of
still
where
talking about Magic?
Yeah, under you is a phrase meaning that they have their lower mana cost spells are going to go under. Like a lot of red decks go under a control deck. Remember when I was playing the early versions of my blue-white control deck? Your red deck was just too fast. It went under me.
Yeah.
So the deck I'm thinking about, nice segue into that, is allies. At least Boros allies. I'm thinking Naya. So the shit says okay. Sorry, the screen blacked out for a second. So
Yeah.
the deck I'm thinking about is Naya allies, and the whole key of that deck is to trigger rally. And the easiest way to do this is Gidgeon and his zero ability, which just spawns a 2/2 ally. The ally deck I feel like is very strong in that it will rarely run out of gas because of Mundo, Ambush Leader. Now, I think I showed both of you guys what
Mundo.
Whenever you say Mundo, I think of Mundo from League of Legends.
Yeah.
Mundo. I think of Mundo from League of Legends if he was like still sane and thin.
So not Mundo.
Exactly.
It's not.
So completely. Yeah, think of Josh if she was small and white. So not Josh.
If he was small and Asian specifically.
So not Josh.
So, yeah, not
literally
Josh.
the opposite of Josh.
Yeah.
But what Mundo's rally ability does is you look at the top 4 cards of your library, find any number of allies, put them on top of any order, put the rest on the bottom. So you basically just don't run out of gas as long as you can have Gidgeon out long enough to trigger that ability. I mean, it's not even an attack trigger. Not a lot has to happen for that to go off. And when he comes into play, he just triggers. And it's wonderful. I'm so excited.
It's awesome. No, seriously, like I think that red, green, white,
I
especially
don't want to
Naya,
play your deck because you're the Allied forces, which means if I defeat you, I'm the Nazis.
No.
No. They're allies of Zendikar.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it means if you defeat them, you're like the Eldrazi.
Which is
No,
so
you're the elementals. You're the land itself.
So the
I'm
land
the
is-
people. They're the invaders. You're the land itself.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's very you. I mean,
Okay, yeah. So basically,
Who are we fighting? The plane.
we're fighting him. You and I are fighting him.
basically, so if you were to fight him, flavor-wise, it would be like Zendikar just went, you know what? All you can go to hell.
You know what? Fuck everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
because the land is kind of like that. We've seen. Well, I guess Zendikar's
Well,
just kind of pissy about
The land
Eldrazi.
likes Nissa.
Well, yeah, the land loves Nissa.
yeah. Ooh, ally Nissa. No, that wouldn't happen.
No, I mean Nissa in his deck, sure.
Yeah, Nissa would be like element. Like Nissa is more of an elemental. She'd probably spawn elementals because she always does.
Well, I mean, no, Origins Nissa. Because A, she gets lands. That's huge for his deck.
It's true.
2, she spawns an elemental when she comes into play.
Ooh, very true.
You're welcome. Well,
I have 2 Nissas, but I don't know if I might run them in Jund.
you guys probably already knew that.
Yep.
They didn't know that.
What colors are Jund?
Jund is
Red,
red,
green,
black,
black.
red, black, green, red, green, black.
Black, green? Oh my god.
So it's the
It's
red
still calm.
is I will burn you, black is I will kill you, the green is I will
I'll
punch
crush
you
you.
into the ground.
I think it's green's I will crush you.
I will crush you. Okay, green
I
is
will crush you.
Josh, I think you have 2 ways to go if they actually spoil some good blue elementals, which, I don't know, they might like some water elementals.
Well, there's blue elementals in Konzatar here.
Yes.
Frostwalker,
Stormcrasher elemental.
Stormcrash elemental, Frost
I have one of those.
I can give you one of mine.
Frostwalker.
I gave you one of mine.
What about the one that comes back from exile? The Sultai elemental, Torrent elemental.
Oh, dude!
I have one of those too.
Yep,
That could actually be good.
that could actually
What's
be
it do
good.
again?
And when it attacks, tap all creatures opposing player controls.
Oh god.
You swing in with your like 4 5/5s and that, and you win.
Hey, I have a bunch of elementals and you have a bunch of blockers, but no.
Yeah, and that totally synergizes if it gets exiled by Eldrazi.
Yeah, because if it gets exiled by Eldrazi, you just bring it back,
Yeah.
and then they can't use it.
Okay, so that's gonna be a thing.
So Teamer Elementals, possibly a thing.
I'm gonna sit over here.
So you're 3 color, you're 3 color, I'm 3 color.
It's gonna be
What
a
are my
3.
3 colors exactly?
Red, blue, green.
Red, blue, green. I like
So
it.
everything except black and white.
So you have 4 fetch lands. Well, actually, if you run off-color fetch lands, you probably have access to those.
So I'm essentially aggressive.
You're gonna want to run as many fetch lands as possible because of landfall.
So 4 off-color fetch
Basically, I'm an
lands.
aggressive, like intelligent giant.
Yeah.
You're the land. The land is all knowing, all seeing, and all feeling.
I am. Is it but giant?
Yeah. Well, more green than anything else, but
Yeah, more green. So more green, then red, then blue.
so blue's your subcolor. Doesn't mean it's not there. It's just like
Basically your Inuit, which is what Temur kind of were in that. Like they were like the northern tribes, the northern frontier.
they were the frontier. They were living in the mountains, basically
They were-
surviving the cold.
Googling Inuit right here.
Do it.
Now.
Do it.
Yeah.
Just
Oh wow, awesome. Oh my god, I'm the water tribe.
Yep, basically.
yeah, you're.
Well, the water tribe with like a little bit of green and red mixed in there too.
Yeah, because water tribes, they ain't really that red. Like, I can see green,
I don't
but
know, Katara during the last season was pretty fucking
we're
red.
talking about Avatar now, just so you're not
Last
confused.
Airbender.
We're talking about Avatar. the Last Airbender.
But let's be honest, Katara was pretty red at the end.
Well,
Until
yeah.
she stopped being mad at Zuko. After she got over that, she was pretty fucking red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then green.
Well, she's always kind of green.
Nature. Yeah. She's kind of like healing type.
Well, she was
Yeah.
probably more green than blue to begin with.
Yeah. Well, no, not more.
She was more like one with the.
She's a water bender.
Yeah, waterbenders. That water's the whole blue motif, but like.
I mean,
She
well,
wasn't. She was more emotional and passionate than she was logical and intelligent.
Aang
This is true.
If you think about it, Aang is just exclude black.
What?
Aang is exclude black.
Oh yeah, Aang is just like everything except black.
No, because black is also understanding of self and independence,
No.
which he had towards the end.
Independence is more of a red thing than a black thing.
No, individualism is a red thing. Independence is a black thing.
Yeah, but okay, I don't think he's black. Still.
I don't think he's black either.
No, he has a little bit. Like he has to have a little bit.
Yeah,
of
but that's
I mean,
easily the
every
least
character ever
prevalent.
has to, but he like
Yeah.
it's the bottom color. It's like
It's the fifth
it's-
color.
It's what he picks up in the last season, because he has to. Cause that's basically what prevents him from from being good at firebending for a while. Is that he's not independent. He doesn't believe in himself. So it's that sort of like I believe in myself. I am great. That allows him to do.
I don't say that
firebending.
the whole "I am great" thing is really there.
Not necessarily I am great, but I can do it.
Yeah, I can do it is a red thing.
well, it
It's
wasn't
like
so much
no,
that he
I
couldn't-
can do it as
No. He didn't think he couldn't do it. He didn't want to
That's
because
true.
Passion
because
and
he
heat
firebent before. It's just that he burned Katara, so he was like, "Oh my god, it's bad! Oh my god, no!" As opposed to just being like, "Oh, Katara, could you stand back while I play with fire?" Which was a stupid ass idea in the first place.
and she
Yeah.
got a freaking red mark. It wasn't even that bad.
That she healed
in like 5 seconds.
after discovering her new superpower, which she then used for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
So stop bitching.
Yeah, Aang is kind of a bitch. Sorry.
I mean,
Well-
not like after the fire.
No, he
I
like
think by the end of it, he was well rounded in. I'd say most of the colors. He definitely had like a few colors that were stronger than others.
well, yeah,
but
he's the Avatar, but I really think black is his not yeah.
His least powerful.
I can see that. Whereas
Like white is extremely his color.
yeah, Korra was like more black than white for
Significantly.
sure.
She was She was almost exclude white.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, for the first season, she was like basically black, red.
She rejected community, and I don't actually mean that Aang is a bitch. All right, that was a mistake.
Jeez, you don't have to clarify.
It was just a
Fictional
joke.
I'm going to
It
get
was-
attacked. They're gonna find me. People like Courtney will find me and kill me.
Yeah, Avatar fans can be pretty vicious.
It was just
No,
a joke,
seriously, I
which is
didn't-
amazing because the airbenders are avoid and evade.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Aang is actually bitch. He's just like kind of bitched out in that one particular scene.
That's true.
Okay.
He's a little whiny.
Now that we're off that,
Why are you? Okay, never mind. Just let's move on.
Let's move
before
on.
you stop. Before you start going like on an apology rant.
which happens from time
Which
to time.
happens from time to time.
Anyway,
That's never happened to me from any time to any time.
Hey, it's all about compromising and being
I'm
a good guy.
black. Our whole time here is compromising.
Okay. I guess.
What? Wait, what?
What?
All right.
Okay.
You get here, slavery.
Okay.
Then after slavery, okay, we're not slaves anymore, but we're gonna give you these really shitty laws. Okay, I guess.
Okay.
Then all right, these really shitty laws are really really shitty. Okay, I guess I'll make them not laws, but they'll be socially acceptable for a while. Okay, well, could we stop with the social acceptance? Oh my God, you guys are so whiny.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Moving-
I figured the okay.
Moving off
I see
this.
the pattern now.
All right, moving
Anyway,
off of this. Back to standard.
Back to standard.
Back to
so-
magic.
Black to standard.
Anyway.
You got it.
I got it. Anyway, move the
So-
mouse. Alright, so I'm gonna... I can't because I have a tendency to lean back a lot.
Alright, so... Modern playability. Do you think any of the cards thus far have any modern potential?
Ulamog, maybe.
Ulamog, maybe. Josh?
Uncounterable exile spell.
Say again.
Ulamog. I mean, not Ulamog. Do you think any cards are going to be good in modern?
I don't play modern, so I don't know.
Speaking of...
Expulsion. Brutal expulsion. Exile target spell. Kills uncounterable spells. Including... So yeah, so if a spell can't be countered, you can just exile it off.
Hey, that's what I said.
You said it, and then I didn't pay attention to you, and then I browsed the Reddit, and then I went on Reddit, and they said it on Reddit. And so yeah. I don't think you mentioned uncounterability. You mentioned that
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember you mentioning uncounterability.
Such a scrub. You are such a scrub.
Anyway, but yeah.
The best part about my landfall deck is that it is uncounterable.
Oh, but wait, it doesn't
Lands
counter.
are uncounterable.
That's right, it doesn't counter, it just negates.
Oh, hold on. Okay, brutal
No,
expulsion.
not negates, sorry.
Bounce.
It bounces.
I mean...
So it still hits
if you-
uncounterable stuff.
If you bounce one of my...
Lands, then you're just
That's
going
me.
to go. That Courtney?
Yeah, that's Courtney.
Alright, well, excuse you for a minute.
I'll be excused for a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, one of us does have a girlfriend, believe it or not.
Yeah, he's taken.
And only one.
Okay, alright. Okay. Man, fuck that guy!
Yeah, seriously. He's an asshole.
What a douchebag!
He has no friends.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna take his seat while he's gone!
Because he doesn't deserve it. Anything else?
We're just kidding. We love him mostly.
Mostly. Alright.
Oh man.
So,
How long have we been rambling?
we've been rambling for a good 22 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I
Shit.
hope I will. Yeah, I'm gonna get.
You're going to be fine. Your 8 a.m. class is not going to take you off your feet.
That's true. I just really don't want to be in it.
Yeah, seriously, I couldn't do an 8 a.m.
I mean, it's not nearly as horrible as the 7:45. That 15 minutes makes a big difference.
That does make a huge difference. Believe me.
Kids, if you're not in college yet, please, whatever you do, don't take an 8 a.m. or a 7:45. You tell yourself, oh, I had 8 a.m. class before. It'll be fine. No. When you have the option to skip class, you will.
You will. You absolutely will. And then your grade will go down. And that's how it works. That's just how it works.
Sad face.
Sad face. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, one of our objectives for the year is to get Josh here into Modern. And to do that, I kind of found a deck that I felt would suit Josh just so well. Well, let's try this.
Oh, that was really nice.
There we go. We found a deck that we thought would suit Josh like really, really well. Naya Burn. Yeah. So Naya Burn. It's the one that's just all the burn spells
All the time.
all the time. Wild Nakadal.
It's like, hey, yeah, I have a couple creatures out, but burn, and then more burn, and guess what? Burn. Like the, and you know what's gonna happen next? Remember that chick from SDSU that I told you not to sleep with? Burn.
When you pee, it burns.
That's. I was hoping they would get that.
Okay. I thought like. Okay, maybe there was another thing there, but I guess not. Anyways, so Naya Burn is a deck in which you.
Complimenting me while I'm gone as always.
Of course.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Naya Burn right now, and so we're talking about Naya.
Yeah, okay. I can put this right here.
So Naya Burn is a deck where you want to play a few creatures turn 1, turn 2. Wild Nakadal, which is a 1 green for a 1/1, and it gets +1/+1 if you control a plains, and then a +1 if you control a mountain.
Oh,
So basically, turn 2 becomes a 3/3 when you play something. Then you play like another creature like Goblin Guide or Monastery Swiftspear, and then you start burning, and you don't stop. And it just gets really bad for your opponent.
Stop. I don't know where
The burn terrain does not have breaks with this deck. It's really just a glorious thing to behold. And one of the I
feel like it's going to be really frustrating because I'm going to just keep burning them. Like, it's going to be burn spell, counter, okay, another burn spell.
This time I gained 3 life.
But I counter that too. Okay, then I burn you again.
Alright, now you're out of counter spells? Okay, good. Now I play my big burn spell.
Now I play my actually important burn spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, not a lot of your burn spells do more than 3 damage. Like, you have Lightning Bolt, you have Rift Bolt. Does it have Rift Bolt? Let's find out.
It probably does.
I have Josh's list on my tab.
Also, who the hell's Naya?
Naya is a continent on the Shard of Alara. This is where they got the first names of the shards. Hold on. Magic card. Where's the magic card?
Alright.
Give me a magic card.
It's like, there's a reclamation station.
Yeah, there we go.
I
So,
have random cards lying around, by the way.
here we go. The shard colors are the ones that are next to each other. See here? So Naya is red, green, white. So
Yeah. Grixis and Jund, red, green, black, and red, green...
Jund is
red, green, black, and...
Grixis is
red, black, blue are also next to each other, as well as blue, as well as black, blue, white. So all of the
Espers.
huh?
Espers.
Yeah.
Esper is another continent.
Also
But
Bant.
so essentially,
Ultimate good.
ultimate good, white, blue, green.
Grixis is ultimate evil.
Yeah, though you can make an argument that neither.
That's my commander deck.
He plays Nekusar. We never got to tell you about his Nekusar deck. It's hilarious. It is not like a traditional Nekusar build.
It is evil.
Like the traditional Nekusar build is just oppressive, and
That's true. This is more of like
this is more of a
hug.
fun.
This is more group hug until it's group slug.
Until time to cruel ultimatum, copy it like 8 times.
Basically, it's like group hug.
Everyone draws cards for like the first 10 turns, and then it then becomes stranglehold. Like the hug, like Yusef was saying, hug becomes strangle, and then I'm choking you, and now you're dead.
You dropped the microphone.
Did we drop a microphone?
Yeah. Because I only play with these guys, though, they never let me get to the point where I'm going to copy things 25 times.
Yeah, because I play like 50 planeswalkers and.
Well, we haven't had a good chance to because you used to have like your stupid blue black deck that was just like counter, kill, 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 counter, kill,
Yeah.
and then
Counter.
mill.
I copy your counter 3 times, so unless you have 2 more, it doesn't go through.
Counter.
That happened. That shit happened. I don't think I got the chance to talk about my EDH deck. Like last time I didn't. So I'm gonna do it now.
Talk about the angels.
I played Bruna, a Light of Alabaster.
Oppression.
Shut up. I only have
It's the oppression of white people in the form of a deck.
Why do we always get on this subject?
Because I'm here.
It's more like the. Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm just gonna say it's more like the oppressiveness of a fascist state.
Okay.
So yeah, I play a bunch of auras, and what Bruna does is she is a 6/6 for 6, and whenever she attacks or blocks, take any number of auras from your hand, the graveyard, or just anywhere else on the battlefield, including my opponent's creatures and whatnot, slap them along to Bruna, and then just basically win.
What's her, story?
I should find out. Because it must be good. It's from the Innistrad block, and everyone's got a pretty cool story.
I just want to know why the hell, what flavor-wise means all of the auras of protection come to me!
It must be pretty epic.
Basically, she gathers all of the magic that's been used or will be used in the next, in a certain radius, and then she uses it all.
That's pretty cool. But I love the flavor for Geist of St. Traft. If you guys ever read the article, okay, so since Geist of St. Traft had a lot of rules text on him, he's a 2/2 for 3, hexproof. Whenever he attacks, spawn a 4/4 flying angel that attacks with him, and then exile it at the end of combat. But he has this super cool backstory because he's like a spirit and stuff. He used to be like a super demon hunter until he got tricked by
a demon.
A demon, yeah. and then
That kind of comes with the territory.
And so then, he killed a whole bunch of cultists and the demon got him. And then there was this one angel that was, watching over him the entire time and, wasn't there to help him fight. And so whenever he fights in the afterlife as a spirit, she's always, right next to him fighting with him. And it's so cool.
That's really convenient.
Yeah,
Is it whenever he attacks or whenever he blocks as well?
just attacks.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I mean, the flavor is so
Adam's
cool.
Angel.
What?
It's like Adam's Angel.
Yeah, it is. So I run a bunch of planeswalkers in my deck too. A lot of Jaces.
All of them.
Not all of them.
Most.
I'm missing Jace Bellerin and Jace Friend's Prodigy.
Yeah, my deck is Abzan. I run Dagatar because, you know,
He looks like you.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's signed too in foil. Anyway,
Did you actually get the artist to sign him?
yep.
Wow, really? Where?
GP Vegas.
Oh, the artist was there?
Yeah.
No way!
Yeah, I was just like, wait, the artist for Dagatar is here, and I have 5 Dagatars on me, and one is foil.
Did he look at you and was like, did you just come out of a card or something, or what?
No, I think he said he saw the resemblance. Like, I think I mentioned it.
Did you tell him the story?
Yes, I did.
Of how you like pulled a Dagatar at every single limited event?
Yes, and now he's like my favorite card. Yeah, I told him that.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
What is your favorite card, Josh? Is it common?
Yeah, it's probably common. Echo Mage.
Echo Mage?
It's between that and Soren's Vengeance.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Alright, so...
there have been a couple times that I've killed Tyler with Soren's Vengeance.
And
Copied like 5 times. And
I
then
gave
gained
him the card. I didn't even trade it to him or sell it to him. I just gave it to him.
thinking, oh, this will be a nice card for your deck. And then it just
murders me just a bunch of times with it.
Same thing with Cruel Ultimatum. I play Cruel Ultimatum, and then I copy it, and then I copy it again, and then I copy the copy.
It gets really, really bad when he gets a handle on the game. It's just like
Yeah, my deck doesn't actually have any synergies. It's just like,
value.
I will gain life, I will kill creatures, I will kill enchantments, and then I'll gain more life, and then I'll attack you, and then I'll get counters, and then I'll get more counters, and then my guys will get buffed. It basically has every synergy possible in those colors, but none of them concentrated enough to make the deck consistent.
Which makes the deck really fun.
It makes it because it plays so differently. Like last time, I got up to like 160 something. I would have survived that Bruna attack if it wasn't commander damage.
Yep. And then I would have doubled my life total and had more than you anyways.
Oh, my sweet.
No, you would have had 80.
Yeah, I would have.
I would have had 100.
What kind of being in Magic has 100 life?
Me.
Like, that's several times. That's greater than Nikobolas.
Well, yeah.
That's basically like, okay, take the Eldrazi, which are practically unkillable, and then take 10 of them. And that's 100 life. That's
You need like 10 to like
10
5 to
Ulamog's or 10 like
5 to 10 like Eldrazi Titans attacking you at the same time to actually kill you. That's 100 life.
Dear
So
God.
you're basically more powerful than an entire plane.
Well, let's find out. I want to see if every single creature attacks at the same time from a specific block. Like every single creature.
Will it add up to 100? I think it will.
No. How much would that actually be? I want
I
to
think it'd
find
be
out.
more than 100.
I know, but like a specific block, like how much life would it require for every being on this plane that's actually dangerous enough to be included on a card? Would it take to kill you?
Let's just say you have 1,000 life, because at that point the entire plane is going to need like.
Yeah. Oh,
And then there's one Master of Cruelties, and
I have an idea. Why don't you run like a deck, like a standard deck?
That's
That
just life gain.
No, that just runs. That's 5 color and runs every card in the current block.
because that'd be stupid.
Oh my God!
It'd be fun.
That'd be hilarious, and
But you wouldn't. It would break the rules because you wouldn't be able to shuffle the deck yourself.
You could build a machine to do it.
and then
But
chop
not
off your
yourself.
hand and have it be like a prosthetic. It's part of my hand, guys.
My hand is technically touching the deck.
The whole deck is inside of my hand.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so many fucking cards, though. Like that's.
Well, if you just had a one of
No, you said a playset.
the playset, yeah. If you had a playset, you wouldn't be able to. do
You would
it.
have to chop off your hand and have a deck shuffler prosthetic.
If you had a one, if you had a one of each, you could probably do it. Because that's like, and you don't sleeve them.
How many cards are in a freaking playset? I'm sorry, not in the playset. In
a
the
block. Okay, so Khan's block.
It's like 700.
Oh my God!
You could probably like.
Like a stack of 100 cards is not that big if they're not sleeved.
But 7 times that?
Okay, that's a little much.
Well, you could put them in 7 piles, and then like shuffle each pile, and then shuffle the piles together, and then put them into piles again. And
Then have someone call bullshit, and then you get DQ'd.
No, they don't call bullshit. You can do it as long as you can shuffle it by yourself in a reasonable amount of time.
Is that what the rule is?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's not fun.
That is. Oh yeah.
All right, guys, we've been rambling for a little bit. I think we gotta go.
All right, we can cut the rambles.
All right, we're done rambling for the night.
All right. Teams
so-
of Fear out.
Teams of Fear out. Like
Reclamation
subscribe.
Sage.
Ow. That did actually hurt, but ow.
No.
You
right.
hurt my feelings. I will now crush your dreams.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Now how do I stop this thing?
You see the blue square?
Oh
James,
yeah. Okay.
stop this crazy thing. Bye, guys.
Bye guys.